Hey, it's Caggiano here for Premier Guitar. In this video, we're going to be looking at the blues scale blueprint for the major blues scale. We're going to form a very simple blues scale blueprint to help you navigate the blues scale in any key across the entire fretboard in 3 simple steps. Step 1, we're going to start with the blueprint of the 5 cage system shapes of the key that we're in. Step 2, we're going to form the major pentatonic scale out of these 5 cage system shape boxes. And step 3, we're simply going to add in the blue note. When learning a new scale like the blues scale, it's always important to find a scale that you already know and then add in the new notes to form the new scale. In today's video, we're going to add in the blue note to our major pentatonic scale to form the major blues scale. The blues scale is a hexatonic scale. Hexatonic meaning it has 6 notes. It is basically taking our 5-note pentatonic scale and adding in the blue note. You can do this for a major or minor pentatonic scale and add in the blue note to create a major or minor blues scale. In this video, we're just going to stick with the major blues scale for now. The major pentatonic scale consists of the scale degrees 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. The note that we're going to add into this major pentatonic scale is the flat third, and that's going to create the major blues scale because that flat third in a major key is the blue note. So for example, I have got a C major pentatonic scale, C, D, E, G, A. My scale degrees are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. If I add in the blue note, that's going to add in the flat third. It would now be C, D, E flat, E, G, A. My 1, 2 flat, 3, 3, 5, 6. You can hear that blueness of the blue note. So the notes of a C major pentatonic scale are C, D, E, G, A. Notes of a C major blues scale, C, D, E flat, E, G, A. So let's now go through these 3 steps. Again, step 1, we're going to find the 5 cage system shape blueprint of the key that we're in. We're going to be using the key of C major. Step 2, we're going to plug in the major pentatonic scale to these 5 cage system shape boxes. We're going to be doing C major pentatonic. And step 3, we're simply going to add in the blue note or the flat 3 to our major pentatonic scale. And the beautiful thing about learning these cage system shape boxes of our scale is that we can move them and shift them around to any other key. For this example today, we're going to stay in the key of C major. Step 1, we're going to find the 5 cage system shapes of the key of C. I like to refer to this as the blueprint of the key of C. The way that we do this is we simply find the 5 cage system shapes of the C chord. I'm going to start with the C chord in the C shape, connected to the C chord in the A shape, connected to the C chord in the G shape, connected to the C chord in the E shape, and connected to the C chord in the D shape. These are the 5 shapes that are now the blueprint for my key of C. Each of these 5 cage system shapes are going to outline the box for my major pentatonic scale. This C in the C shape is going to be box 1, C in the A shape is box 2, C in the G shape is box 3, C in the E shape is box 4, and C in the D shape is box 5. So now for each of these boxes or shapes, we're going to plug in our major pentatonic scale. We're going to now create the major pentatonic scale shapes across the fretboard for the key of C major. Here are our 5 cage system shapes of the C major pentatonic scale. C major pentatonic in the C shape. C major pentatonic in the A shape. C major pentatonic in the G shape. C major pentatonic in the E shape. C major pentatonic in the D shape. And if you notice when I'm playing through these C major pentatonic scales, I'm actually starting and ending the scale shape on the cage system shape of the chord just to help my ear latch on to that tonal center of C major. And it also helps my fingers see the overall blueprint or the overall snapshot of that area of the fretboard. Now we're going to take those exact same 5 cage system shapes of the C major pentatonic scale, but now we're going to add in one more note. We're going to add in the blue note. We're going to add in the flat third. For my first shape, the C major blues scale in the C shape, I'm going to add in the note E flat. There's going to be 2 E flats for this shape. One is going to be on the D string 1st fret, and one is going to be on the B string 4th fret. Those are the E flats I'm adding into this shape. So here we go, C major blues in the C shape. So if you notice, I actually played the C major blues scale a little bit different than when I was playing through the C major pentatonic. I was actually swinging the rhythms a little bit more. Just sounds great when I'm playing the blues scale. And also, instead of just landing on a C chord, I actually landed on a C dominant 7 to give it a little more of a blues sound. So watch for that now. I'm going to do this one more time. Here's the C major blues scale in the C shape. Sounds really nice, really bluesy. Let's do the C major blues scale now in the A shape. Here's my C dominant 7 chord in the A shape. I'm going to add an E flat on the 6th fret of the A string and an E flat on the 4th fret of the B string. Now we're going to add those E flats to the C major pentatonic scale to get our C major blues scale in the A shape. Here we go. Now for the C major blues scale in the G shape. Here's our G shape. We're going to add in some E flats. I'm going to add 2 E flats in here. I'm going to add an E flat on the 6th fret of the A string and an E flat on the 8th fret of the G string. So I'm going to add those E flats into the C major pentatonic scale in the G shape to get our C major blues scale in the G shape. Here we go. Now for the C major blues scale in the E shape, I have 3 new E flats I'm going to add in here for the E shape. I'm going to have an E flat on the 11th fret of the low E string, an E flat on the 8th fret of the G string, and an E flat on the 11th fret of the high E string. I've got these E flats I'm adding into my C major pentatonic scale to get my C major blues scale in the E shape. Here we go. And now for C major blues scale in the D shape. We're going to add 3 E flats into this D shape. We have the E flat, which is on the 11th fret of the low E string, E flat on the 13th fret of the D string, and E flat on the 11th fret of the high E string. These are the E flats we're adding in. So we're going to add in those 3 E flats to the C major pentatonic scale in the D shape to get our C major blues scale in the D shape. Here we go. So here is the complete blueprint for the C major blues scale. And you can do this for any other key by just shifting these boxes. Here we go. Now, just to review, here again are the 3 steps to finding your blues scale blueprint for the major blues scale. Step 1, find the 5 cage system shapes of any key. Step 2, plug in the major pentatonic scale to each of these 5 cage system shape boxes. Step 3, add in that blue note. Have fun with this, try this out for any key, and you can do the same thing for minor pentatonic by adding in the blue note for the minor keys.